Okay, so let's see if we can work this out real quick. I wasn't expecting to do this, but we have, I have to write through the camera, 2 longs plus 1 medium. And the long equals the golden ratio, G times the medium. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So initially we have 2G plus 1.
Maybe you should use capital L so we don't get confused. Because if that's 1.
Okay, good point. 2 longs plus 1 medium, and the long equals the golden ratio times the medium. We would have 2 golden ratios plus 1 mediums initially. Okay?
Let's see.
And then the later one we had 6 longs
6 longs.
plus 4 mediums, which is 6G plus
L.
4. 6G.
6G plus 4.
6G plus 4.
Those would be the medium. Right.
Mediums. Okay?
Yep.
Well, I'm not really sure what we can do here. Well, it turns out the golden ratio is 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2.
We could try to work the golden ratio out.
I'm
That would make it a little complicated.
going to show you an interesting property that the golden ratio has.
Yep.
Okay. The golden ratio squared is, I'm going to make this over 4.
Yep.
I take 1 plus root 5 squared. I get 1 squared plus 2 root 5, because I get 1 times root 5 and then root 5 times 1,
Yep.
plus 5, which is 6 plus 2 root 5 over 4, which is 3 plus square root of 5 over 2, which is 1 plus 1 plus root 5 over 2. So I have 2 plus 1 here, and 2 over 2 is 1. So G squared equals G plus 1. Very interesting,
Yeah.
right? So let's see what happens here.
2G.
I need to relate 6G plus 4 to 2G plus 1. Well, first of all, I have, looks like I can multiply by 2. Okay.
Or divide, or multiply by 2.
Two G plus 1 times 2 is 4G plus 2. Okay.
Alright.
Now let's see what happens when I multiply by G.
Well, then
I get 4G squared plus 2G.
and then plus.
G squared, I said, was just the same as G plus 1.
So.
4 times G plus 1 plus 2G. Okay, so this is 4G plus 4 plus 2G, which is
It's 6G plus 4.
G plus 4.
Which we got.
Hey, wait a minute.
We had to multiply this by 2G.
So I have to multiply by 2G. Our ratio is 2G. But G was 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. So what's 2G?
It's 1 plus the square root of 5.
1 plus the square root of 5. And you said this is what it would all work out to be if the longs to mediums were in the golden ratio.
And
Now wait a minute, we got 1 plus square root of 5.
so the longs to mediums are in the golden ratio.
Longs to mediums are in the golden ratio. That was a choice. That was choice D,
D, like we saw.
like we saw. So now that was one of the things we thought was right.
And we could check.
Let's check the answer.
And it is D. D.
It is D.
Yay!
So wait a minute, if the longs to mediums were in the golden ratio, the answer would have been forced to be D.
But it was.
And it was D. And we can do this calculation backwards. And
So
what did we just discover?
they are in the golden ratio.
They are in the golden ratio.
Ah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. Good job, guys. That was a fun follow-up project on a nice coincidence that
Yeah.
AMC 10 had a problem relating to one of our projects. Good job, guys.